been given a really coherent look right from the outset of Series 1, with the first block director Tom Green working with the production designer Tom Bowyer and our DOP Chris Ross and costume designer Liz Bracey.
174, take 2.
I think from the very beginning, Tom Green set the wheels in motion for the whole look of Misfits and decided it would be, gritty and urban. And he really just set the tone, and we agreed and got on with it.
Oh, come on! I believe we've done that! We're like the Mitchell brothers, only we're not bald, ugly and shit!
So I think the look of Misfits is, such a collaboration of things, but one of the absolute keys to its visual richness is our amazing DOP Chris Ross.
How fast are you going to go?
I think it's just like drift in so I can have the screens off.
Yeah.
I have a really fantastically collaborative relationship with him, and he's an amazing DOP, so full of energy and so inventive, and I think he's a genius, and I think I said last year I think he's actually a superhero. I think he really is.
I think it just looks brilliant. I think everyone, they've given us such a precise look into the concept, and with the orange jumpsuits against the grey backdrop of Thamesmead, and Chris Ross, the director of photography, has just done such a brilliant job. Everything looks so edgy and cool, and a lot of people, like friends who probably wouldn't have watched the show, but they watched it and they've gone, it just looks amazing. That's one of the great things about it.
We try and push the technology that we use as far as we can, and we try to kind of gnarl the image up as best we can as well, to break away from anything that feels video or television, and we try and cover our scenes in as much of a filmic way as we possibly can.
There are shots in Series 2 that I think are movie shots, really. The opening sequence of Super Hoodie standing on a roof, tower block roof, throwing a paper aeroplane. We used a hovercam for that, so that's a very ambitious number. So I think there is a certain, perhaps confidence on building on that style. Maybe this year, we were able to push certain areas because other areas we knew what we were dealing with in terms of the actors and the scripts.
Obviously reading the script, Howard's script, we knew that was brilliant, and we knew that the material we were working with was great, but just absolutely had no idea what the finished product would be. And I mean, it looks gorgeous. Like, it looks, the way Chris has shot it, kind of really filmic, and very, very lucky that it's that quality.
We do try to take each episode on as an individual film, and we always try to shoot each scene as an individual little movie in itself, if you like.
6:59, take 2.
Thank you. Just give one at the beginning, I think, to get us into it, yeah?
Chris Ross devised a fantastic desaturated look for the red camera that again gives it a really good filmic quality and feel. And they were decisions that we wanted to make as much production value on our limited resources, and I think the production team are incredibly resourceful and clever at achieving that.
6:39, 6:40.
Yeah.
Tom should see them as well, just because they're almost exactly the same size but looking different. My money's on 6. Yeah, my money's on 6:39. Looking left to right.
Yeah, it was.
We use these lenses called shift and tilt or swing and tilt lenses, and Chris actually built more lenses himself this year, and they came out of us finding a lens that worked for Simon's character last year, and it's something we've kind of tried to expand out into the show a little bit more as well.
I should finish you. Oh. I'm sorry. Why'd you do it? Why'd you hurt Alicia like that? I never hurt her. Oh, fucking lie!
Oh, this is going to be interesting. I want to get comfortable for this.
We do try and use individual lenses for each character to give them to make the lens and the photography reflect each character. But I think the shift and tilt lenses do give Misfits part of its signature, definitely, in the drop off of the focus. And I think our intention of it is to try and have a control and a beauty to about where the audience's eye is drawn to in the frame.
So let's just walk down here, right here, and then we'll set list. Yeah, I mean, what we do down here, so we need to cover kids.
I think it's been a bit of a house style where no matter which emotion you're playing with, you want to give it some sort of epic lift. You want to invest it with something new and something fresh to make those episodes interesting. I think the script, as always, is fantastic. And I think part of the challenge of directing a show like Misfits is walking away from your day of filming, having done those scenes justice in a way. And I think that's the sort of the biggest challenge.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand. Put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late. Oh, please don't hesitate. Put a little love in
One amazing invention of Chris's this year was we had a night vision sequence. So we've actually got a night vision lens off an old tank, I believe it is, and we've had it adapted to fit onto the red, and the lens is about this long. It's this huge piece of equipment with like that sort of two people holding the lens up while we're shooting, I think, and but it's amazing. So we actually shot through a proper night vision sequence in the locker room when Super Hoodie comes and saves Curtis.